What's up, guys? Oh my gosh, it's not RealTimeBen, it's Eadra. What's going on? I was out today and I decided that I needed some luck. I needed some help. So I went and got a lucky hat for Eadra, and I'm hoping her lucky red hat channels us to help us get what we need for our hot potato today. But yeah, so welcome to the stream very much. Welcome everyone. Well, we're gonna be picking up where we left off yesterday. We're going to be Eadra got us a really nice setup with oxygen, which I actually haven't built this O2 setup before. It's pretty sweet. And hopefully we can get everything ready to go for ShadowFox, because ShadowFox is going to be taking this over tomorrow, and that'll be really exciting. So I think we're going to do this. So for those of you that don't know what's going on, we're playing a hot potato map right now. And what that is every day we have a single map, and that map is being handed off from streamer to streamer to streamer. So on Monday, ShadowFox kind of like started the map that we're playing right now, and she played about 75 cycles, and then she handed it to Eadra, and Eadra played it another 75-ish cycles or so. It looks like we're up to cycle 158 at this point. And then today we're going to try to do about 75 to 100 cycles, somewhere in there, and hopefully we can get a project done. What's up, MindRight? Good to see you. And then once we're done tonight, hopefully we keep everyone alive. We'll be good. And then we can we'll hand this off to ShadowFox tomorrow, and we'll see what she comes up with. I know ShadowFox and I are a little nervous about everything, so we'll see. We'll see what we come up with. Well, let's get started. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The one in 1987. It looks like Eadra here has gotten some O2 started for us. Nervous? No, not at all, guys. It'll be fine. Actually, no. I've been running around all day. I've been a little nervous because there's a lot of pressure here. We can't let anyone die, right? So let's take a look at this map. I mean, I really haven't. I mean, I was watching them, and then unfortunately, Dan the Man 61. Hey, thanks so much for the follow, man. Welcome aboard. Hey, good to see you. Hi. I haven't really, like, you know, it's one thing to watch somebody play a map. It's kind of another thing to kind of like see like what's going on in it. So, and I just downloaded it and I opened up the save file last night just to see, you know, first of all, if I could open it, and then I closed it, and I glanced at this O2 system, because I've never set an O2 system up like this before, which is really cool, actually, how this thing functions. And she just finished it, so we're gonna like see how this works and understand it a little bit. The other thing too, thanks so much for the follow, Brodmir. Thank you very much. Welcome, guys. The other thing too is that I think she left us a project to finish, right? So she left us a project here. Basically, we have a cooling system for our metal refinery, and we're going to have to set this thing up and get some crude oil put into it. So, and I don't think that let's see what Eadra got us done here. Did she get us any sort of crude oil that we can get? So we have some stuff. We just need to get it into the system. So we're gonna have to run some piping up here, I guess. Let's see if we can, maybe we can dig like a new vertical column, so that way we're not running like zigzagging piping all over the place. I guess it isn't too bad. We could bring it down here, maybe. Okay, well, let's get this thing started, guys. Let's go. Let's do this. Wow, it's like really fast. Okay, first of all, let's check out what's going on here. ShadowFox is super stressed out. Do we know why that is? It sent me here. Where'd she go? ShadowFox, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, for crying out loud. Come back. Okay, ShadowFox is stressed out because just cold air, and Terrible morale. Okay, that's not terrible. Maybe she was down in the oil biome at the end of the last stream. Which might be the case. Okay, cool. Well, I think I've been trying to figure out like, what we should really be working on. And there's a lot to do in this base. We could think about setting up some bristle blossoms or something like that. Because we haven't found any. Honestly, if it was me, I would go straight for sleet wheat, but we haven't found a cool slush geyser. And if I was gonna build sleet wheat, I would do that right away. I guess while we're figuring this out, let's see if we can't get some stuff scheduled. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to do is see about getting hazmat suits up today. We had a couple close calls yesterday with people in the oil biome, and they were, you know, wounded to say the least. So let's see if we can't get that stuff done. What's up, Kit 1982? Thanks for coming over. Good to see you. I'm channeling my inner Eadra. Is your dupe still alive? Yeah, we just pressed play. We haven't even gone a half a cycle yet. Mind right, jeez. Okay, well, we could finish the Aegis project. We're gonna need to get this metal refinery online. So let's and we do need a bunch of oil. That's the other thing too. Do we have enough oil down here? If we dig into this, do we have enough oil that we can actually run into that cooling loop? Maybe, right? How much is in down here? It's not a lot. There's like a couple, like almost 1 kilogram here. Yeah, it's not a lot of oil. Well, I mean, people still cook to death. We had a few wounded people yesterday. We also have this oil over here as well. Did she, let's see what else she's done. Has she run any? Okay, so there's no piping down to the bottom. Do we have water down here by chance that we can tap into? We don't have any power down here. We do have this cool steam vent that we could open up, I guess. And maybe use that to tap into this oil reservoir. We can pump some oil up top. Okay, interesting. All right, cool. Well, in the meantime, I'd like to get a couple projects started. And since they're doing the research, what I would like to do is, hold on, let's cancel that. I would like to, where would we like to put atmosuits? I'm trying to figure out, like, we're kind of to the point now where we can start deconstructing some of this stuff. And I don't know, we could start opening this base up. I think the 119.7, I think about this O2 setup, I don't think it really overpressurizes. As long as we don't seal the base. I don't know how this exactly works because I haven't built one like this. But if I am understanding how this whole O2 system flows, basically this is going to run continuously, right? And if you look up here, there's 5 kilograms of pressure of O2 here. So as long as we don't put doors in this base and we just let this O2 kind of like do its thing, I think it's fine. If we put doors in here though, I think then we would run into some overpressurization problems. Because I don't think these electrolyzers are going to stop. I guess that's the purpose of these Atmos sensors here, isn't it? What does she have these set to? Interesting. Okay. All right, cool. Well, we'll figure it out as we go. Yeah, so where would we like to put suits? So I think the left of the map is right here. Yeah, you know how it works. Okay. The left of the map is, we're really close to the left. So let's build the atmosuits like off to the right-hand side here, because we have, how far to the right do we go? Okay, so this is kind of the middle of the map right here. Yeah, so what we'll do is let's put this atmosuits like in here, and then we're not too far from this O2. And maybe we'll just put like a simple O2 pump in here, and we'll just pump this O2 like straight into the atmosuits. It'll be really fundamental for right now. And then we can always rerun the piping for that at a later point in time. But at least it'll get us something so that our dupes aren't going like down into the oil biome and trying to murder themselves. How many tiles is this? All right, let's get this game going here. It probably disables the electrolyte. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they all do. So like this bottom one's on right now because that one turned on. It's really clever. I like this a lot. I want to make one of these in the future. I also like that she put in a little purification system, it looks like, so that way... Yeah. Kind of like cleans itself out if any O2 actually ended up in there. It's kind of cool. I really like that a lot. Oh, the heated O2 flow. Neat. Yeah, because I was talking to her a little bit after she got off stream to understand what was going on with these pipes right here, and it has something to do with basically cooling this down when this oxygen gets too hot. So nice. All right, great. Well, how are we doing here? We almost have textile production online. The other thing I wanted to do is I think I'm going to move this rock crusher and stick it over here next to the metal refinery. Or vice versa. Sorry, the team of Menesis. Hey, by the way, thank you for the follow. I saw you followed like right before the stream. Okay, I'm gonna move this rock crusher so that's a little bit closer. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe we should put it up above here. How does she have this? Okay. My OCD is being super triggered. Okay, so let's just throw this in here. It'll be a little bit closer. Can I build this right here? No, I need to, I need one more tile. And yeah, so we'll move this rock crusher so things are a little bit closer. We can deconstruct this and open this up. And then we'll just hook this power up over here. All right. Yeah, I think you're right. I'd like to keep this close by though, because we're gonna need to make lime with the metal crusher or the rock crusher. So we can get all that taken care of. Should we take? Wait, we need eggs, don't we? Let's see. Let's find out where people have put their like storage containers. Do we have anything for eggs by chance? I know down here is seeds. So we have our world seed bank. That's nice. All right, hold on a second. Let's take a look. Critter egg. What do we have? We do have some larva eggs. All right, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and take some nutrient bars. We'll keep that going. Only stores eggs temporary when. Huh. And the only nice thing about having sensors that automates the air production quite well and having to pump the takes O2. This use will just turn the electrolyzers on more often. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna put I think I'm gonna put a O2, just a pump nearby, and we'll just run those into the suits, and then we can kind of change our pathing a little bit, so that way, you know, our dupes aren't going crazy town. What we don't want is a situation last night, especially if we're gonna spend some time down in the oil biome today. I think we've had two situations now where we've had duplicants that have gotten wounded going down into the oil biome, and I do not want a dead duplicant on my watch. I know that, you know, it could happen, but I'd like to avoid that if possible. Okay, cool. That means that we can take this one apart. This is great. And I think we can actually, let's just clear all this wire out of here. While we're at it, we'll reclaim all this. All right, cool. We want to, actually, I have my Eadra hat on, so I think we're good. If anybody dies, it's on her watch, right? Is that, we'll just transfer we'll transfer it to her. I have plausible deniability, guys. I really want to open this up. All right, let's see what else we can get done. Yeah, cool. So we have everything for the textile loom. I am invoking her for a spirit guide too. I need all the help I can get, guys. Let's be honest. Where should we stick this textile loom? It doesn't really matter where we put it, right? We can kind of stick it anywhere at this moment in time. And we just need like to make some suits. So maybe we can like stick it up here since this power's here and we're not really using a lot of it. We could put it right here actually. Maybe this will just be like a temporary thing. I don't want to put it in here though, because what I want to do, now that I look at this, I'm gonna slow this down a little bit. What I would like to do is actually take this wall out, if we could, and either make this great hall, like put a great hall in here and make this bigger, and start thinking about expanding a little bit, so that way we can fit a couple more duplicants in here. That might be nice. We can like start doing the prep work. We might not actually bring more people in today, but we could at least like start pushing this stuff out a little bit. I don't know, let's do one thing at a time. Let's at least see if we can't get some suits made. We can always deconstruct everything and make it late, and I guess you know, move it around later whenever we want. So I'm just gonna throw this in here. So there's power right here, and this hydrogen generator's right here as well. And then we'll take this apart at a later point in time. We could have put it over here. We had all the piping, or all the stuff for it too. All right, so that'll get us going there. And then all we need to do is finish this research, I think. Oh wait, we don't need the textile loom yet, right? This is just for clothing? I'm doing this wrong. All right. And this looks good. All the copper from that wire. Oh, that's true, it is, isn't it? I think we have lead now, though. I think, if I remember right, well, there was lead in here. That's okay, we have plenty of copper. I'm not too worried about it. We have copper all over the place here. If we really wanted to, we can like tap into this stuff. All right, how are we doing on research? We're getting close. I would just like to be able to skeleton this out. That'd be great. Okay, so what do we have going on here? We have... Actually, we're just gonna use this as a temporary thing in a little bit. What else do we want to do here? If you accidentally take a flatulent tube, you should accidentally send him to a room full of CO2. We might actually have one. I don't know if we do or not. Maybe we don't. Oh, here's our larva eggs that we found. It's interesting. Okay, we know we're gonna need... We're definitely going to need some pipes run up here. So, because we're gonna need oil, right? How do we want to do this so that way this isn't like a nightmare? I don't want to create like a plumbing nightmare for somebody, but we're gonna need to run a lot of pipe to get oil up to the top. We could explore over here a little bit because it looks like maybe there's like a big oil pocket we can tap into, and we can just drop this ladder right down here over on this side. Actually, it's not even that far apart. That's fine. We won't tell. Like I said, it's plausible deniability. We'll I have the Eadra hat. We're just gonna blame her if anything goes really bad. She's not here yet. I know she's streaming, so we're fine, right? Nobody will tell her. It'll be fine. All right, the nice thing too is we can explore a little bit and see what else we can find. Maybe there's some good stuff in here that we don't know about. Okay. There might be some stuff over this way too, but there's abyss light here. I'd like to avoid like digging a hole in this abyss light if we don't absolutely need to do it. Oh hey, we got our stuff. All right, cool. All right, let's get this exosuit forge set up, and we can start thinking about docks. So every time I do this, I always make them too small, and then I expand, and then I get in these like weird situations where I have to move things around, and I'd like to not do that this time. So how should we do this? I'd like to leave a little bit of a buffer. Whoa. Wow, has it really been that long since I made one? When did they put this little helper thing in here? I like this yellow guide. All right, so let's think about this for a second. If I have something I can put down that they won't actually build. Oh good, they're resting, okay. What I would like to do is have a gap when they come in the, like if I'm gonna put, actually it's not gonna matter, we're not gonna close this off. I gotta get used to this new O2 setup. All right, we'll set up 6 for funsies. 26 times. Has it really been that long? Well, I guess we've been playing on like longer maps. We haven't really started fresh for a while, have we? That's pretty cool. I like that. Is it gonna stay there until they build it? Okay. So we need 26, right? Look at this, almost exactly. Which means that we can put something on the left-hand side, maybe like a statue or a deodorizer or something. Until the checkpoint builds. Yeah, we'll build it and then we'll disable it. Okay, but that's good. I didn't realize that. That's cool. I like that. Man, they're really adding some really nice touches to this game ever since release. There's just like the really tiny quality of life things that they've added have really made a big difference. I definitely like the power system upgrade. I think that's really nice. Where you can kind of see the power fluctuations in the line now. At least understand them better anyway. All right, so we can build some suits if we do this correct. And we're gonna need to, let's start harvesting this thimble reed that's down here. Although the body temperature, oh, we can't. So should we like run a light over here? What's the temperature does this need to be? It needs to be pretty warm, 22 to 37 degrees. Huh. So we could put a space heater in here and at least get some, like, start warming this little spot up for this. Is there more somewhere that's nearby that we can find? That might be a little bit easier to assess. I don't see any. Well, there's this up here, but there's like 5 in that one location. I like that there's a natural gas geyser. Man, I really haven't even like looked around what they've found. All right, we'll get that dug out. Take that out as well. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, Let's go ahead and deconstruct this, and then that way, or sorry, disable this, and then that way people can walk past it anyway. But at least it's here, and we can start like getting all these little things taken care of. The other thing that we'll need to do is, yeah, let's try to get, should we run some power down here and start warming this up? How much heat is this gonna take? Should we, maybe I should insulate it and just fill it up with just some warm stuff? It might not be a bad idea. And we can like force the temperature growth here. Because we don't have polluted oxygen really, unless we go like, I don't want to intentionally farm it at this point in time. Yeah, so let's think about this here. What we could do. The other question I have is, do we actually take a hot minute and run a vertical heavy watt line like down the base here, down this ladder? We could do it. You know, I always forget about that, Mind Right, that you can do that. Probably because I've never, like I haven't played this map before. And I don't think actually I've ever had to shave them. I always had access to thimble reeds, so. But you're right, we could make like a little habitat for these guys and then start shaving them. What do we need? It's just some chlorine and hydrogen, right? Is what we need. We would need to get balm lilies as well, right? Do we have balm lilies? That's the other question. Yeah, the glossy for the plastic. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if we have. I don't know if we actually have balm lilies. We do have a balm lily seed in storage. They eat mealwood too, but do they? I think the description says that in order for them to produce reed fiber, they just need hydrogen. Oh, just mealwood would count as well? Okay, well if that's the case, then we're fine. They'll just naturally, we can just have them up here, right? Maybe we can put a shearing station like right here in the top, and then they can, we can take advantage of the ones that are already here eating this mealwood. Oh, they need hydrogen to regrow the coats. Okay. All right, well then never mind. Okay. And we have voles over here. What is going on? Okay. Okay, well, in the meantime, we are going to need power down here at the bottom of the base. So what we could do, I don't know how much power we want to do here, and I don't know, do we run like a heavy line down there? So many questions, so many decisions. So much pressure. And nobody has to die. All right, let's see what the temperature is over here. This is -10, -2. This is all negative. -20. -30 over here. -20 all across. So it's actually warmer over here on this other side. Okay, well, screw it. Let's do it. We only have one balm lily seed though, and that has me a little worried. Maybe we can find another one somewhere. If there's more than one, I don't want to waste the one that we have if we don't need to, because it will regrow right after we plant it, but still we only have one, and otherwise I don't want to fail the map because we kill it, right? They won't spoil, but will they drop seed? Actually, I don't think I've ever farmed a balm